Hey, what's up, everybody? I know everybody's expecting me to pump out these videos for the journey continues, and just to give you a quick update on that, I am working on it. I did a lot of filming last week. I got in 3 workouts. They all went pretty good. It was a good starting point for me. Friday, I missed a workout. I just wasn't feeling right. I was tired, so I decided to take the day off. And then the weekend is family time, so I don't work out on weekends. I want to make sure I spend quality time with my family. So no work, no working out. It's all family time. And this week I came down with a damn cold. And with my personal history with colds, when I train while I'm sick, it makes things worse. So being smart, I decided, you know what, just stay out of the gym until I get past this cold. So basically, I started out with 1 week's worth of training, and to me, when I get back in the gym, it's gonna be like starting over again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hold off on those videos until I get myself rolling again. So if you guys, I just appreciate everybody being patient, and I will start getting more videos. And I think I was trying to be a little too tedious with the filming and the editing, so I'm gonna keep that to a minimum as far as the editing. I'll take film of the workouts, but the editing not so much. I'll just pump stuff out and make it not totally raw, but is more raw than I've done in the past as far as the editing work. So basically, it leads to this video. I just wanted to get something out there, and I was working with a client yesterday. Yeah, Wednesday's client. I'm not going to mention any names, but it's a very common subject in the sport, and it's the B word, the big B word when for contest dieters, and that's binging. And this guy is on the verge of binging, and so I thought, you know what, I addressed him with a video response. We do that from time to time at 3D Muscle Journey. We like to do videos like this one-on-one to our clients, and um, so I just used a lot of my experiences um, as far as what I've gone through to help this young man. It's his very first show, and he's got a lot of talent. Muscle size is decent. He's not huge. He's more of a smaller guy, but he's very symmetrical, and he's really lean. And he's got like 12 weeks out. He's about 12 weeks out, so um, he's 12 weeks away from a show, and hunger levels are getting pretty high. And he just openly told me, you know what, coach, I'm on the verge of binging. And we can't emphasize enough communication between client and coach, because it's hard to just coach someone if they're not providing the information. So this, he's on the verge of binging. So basically, this what leads to this video is it's just a video I gave to him. There's no names mentioned into it, and I just felt like, you know what, if this video is good for him and it helps him, this might be able to help at least one other person out there on YouTube. So basically, that's where this video is coming from, and so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and share that now. So hope you guys enjoy.
A lot of guys think that you have to be perfectly science as far as how much protein to eat, how much carbs to eat, how much fat to eat. But as you're seeing and witnessing and experiencing, that a lot of it comes down to energy needs, people's personalities, and trying to avoid them to binge. And here we are. You're on the tipping point of wanting to binge. And trust me, dude, I know that feeling because I've been there and I've actually binged my last contest season a couple times. And I even wrote about it on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and just copy paste that into this email. I don't know if I sent it to you before or not, but I'm going to let you read it. But yeah, hunger levels in this while you're prepping, it's going to get more and more. And I think I've talked about that with you prior. As you get leaner, as you get deeper into this prep, it's going to get hard. I ain't gonna lie. Hunger is part of this. That's just the nature of the game. Think about it. You're in a caloric deficit. You're doing a lot of cardio, and you're lifting heavy weight. So you're gonna feel hungry if you're not getting enough calories in. If you're not getting a surplus of calories, you're gonna feel like shit. I'm hungry. The thing I like to think about, like mentally, what helps me, I'm not saying it helps me 100% of the time because I have caved and binged, but 90% of the time is when I think like, okay, I feel hungry, then I'm thinking like, okay, good. Now my body's burning the fat that that's left on my body. Now my body's using that fat for fuel. So if you don't have that feeling of hunger, um, that means basically, I mean, common sense is saying, you know what, your body is comfortable where it's at. Um, so that's one way you could think of this. Instead of thinking like I'm hungry, I'm gonna binge. Why don't you think like I'm hungry, this shit is working, and now I'm making progress. So that's one way. I mean, of course, the food selections that you talked about, that I've been talking about as well, is going to help. Um, and another great thing as far as food is I was building big salads. You could eat a big ass bowl of salad. You sit there and eat for like 15, 20 minutes. And you're only going to get so many carbs and so much fat. It's like real low. But you're filling your stomach up and you feel content. So, like iceberg lettuce, fat-free cheese, like the shredded kind, tuna. You can even do chicken or turkey. What else was I using in my salads? I would do like cucumber. I would shred carrots. What else? I mean, you could. It's endless. You could put all kinds of stuff in salad. I was even doing croutons. You could find the fat-free croutons and put those in there. Instead of putting them like just in big chunks, you could actually just smash them and sprinkle them over your salad. Gives it more flavor. And then you could use salad dressings that are either 0 calorie or very low calorie. So that's one option. You could eat a shitload of food for a long time. Another thing you could try is if you have get yourself an air popper. You could go to Target, Walmart, $20, $30, get an air popper for air popcorn. Just measure in some popcorn, and you can eat a big ass bowl of popcorn for like 15, 20 minutes. Sit there and eat it, watch a movie, and eat popcorn. It's like, I think if I remember right, I want to say it's like one serving is like 30 carbs or something like that. I can't remember offhand. I used to eat it all the time in my last prep. So what you do is make air popcorn, salt it, and you can even put what I was doing. I was using a packet of Equal or Sweet and Low or Splenda or one of those, whatever one you want, and sprinkle that over the popcorn with some salt. You can actually just shoot it with a couple sprays of like olive oil spray, like cooking spray. Bam, you got a sweet and salty popcorn treat, and you can sit there and eat, like I said, for 15, 20 minutes. Um, and then you could have like just make yourself a whey protein shake or something to go with it, and there you go, you got a meal. So those are a couple of meals that might help you with your appetite. So that air popper is a pretty good investment. Um, 1 or 2 cans of diet soda a day, that goes a long way. You got a craving, you're really really hungry, drink some soda, dude. Drink a diet soda, and that will help. So those are some tips. But I get you and feel you that you're stressed about the weigh-ins. Um, I know it's like you got to see a number. It's like visual. You have to see a number go down in order to think you're making progress. And I know people around you saying you're looking better, and you're looking good in the videos. You're looking lean, but I know you want to go to another level. I want you to go to another level, so you're gonna have to dig deep. That's just the name of the game. You're gonna feel hungry. You have to dig deep. I mean, when I was going through prep, I think it was like the last, I want to say 12 to 15 weeks. It was a grind. When I went from the San Francisco show, October 1st, to the Yorton Cup on October 29th, I think it was like 4 weeks later. Those were freaking tough weeks, man. I mean, I was hungry all the time, like really bad. And it's just part of it. If you look at guys like Philip Ricardo Jr., who get leaner than me, you know that he's hungry. If you look at Brian Whitaker, you know he's hungry too. But these guys, it's a mindset. That's the thing. It's a mindset. That's what my brother says. My brother gets super lean. He gets leaner than me. And for him, he's hungry too. But for him, it's a mindset. He's like, you know what? I'm going to do what it takes to get me as lean as possible to get on that stage shredded. And being that he's not a big guy, he knows his strength. is to get shredded. He knows if he gets shredded, he could take out bigger guys, and that's the way his thinking is. He knows what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are, and he plays to his strengths. His strength is his mindset is a lot stronger than most bodybuilders, and that's the reason he gets shredded. And I kind of wish I had a little more of his mindset, but not that I'm like don't have a good mindset. It's just he's like way up here. You gotta look at Alberto Nunes, same thing. Guy knows, just does what it takes to get the job done to get shredded. He gets hungry. Yeah, his macros are high, and everybody says, "Oh wow, you're dieting on 400 grams of carbs." Yeah, but 400 grams of carbs feels like 200 grams of carbs for me, so it's all relative. He feels hungry just as much as I do. Same thing with Eric Helms and Brad Lewis. These guys are hungry too. It's just part of it. And you have to have the 3Ds: dedication, the desire, and the discipline. You can move forward, and just I'm telling you, it's all a mindset. Just like my brother says, you're gonna be hungry, but if you buckle down and say, you know what, I'm gonna get the job done. I'm gonna come in my best ever shape. I'm coming shredded. My very first show, I'm gonna come in shredded. Not too many guys can do that, and you're putting yourself in a position and having the opportunity to do that. So win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. But those photos are going to show you that you came in shredded, and you'll look back on this and go, "Yep, I fought through all those tough days." So yeah, so just keep your head up, stay strong,